for this drive, I don't have to put my GPS on because I know where I'm going. So weird. So I'm off to the Portland area. I'm headed out to Hillsboro to go visit family for a few weeks. And yeah, so I'm going to start seeing everything familiar today. So that's interesting. I also realized that I put my shirt on backwards today. And these guys are ready. Today it's not rainy, but it's hot. I always do a double check to make sure there's 2 dogs in the back. Isn't that weird? But I find myself driving, I'm like, crap, and I do a quick look, make sure I can see two different colors of fur back there.
At this point, I'm really looking forward to parking for a while. In fact, I don't know what I'm going to do once the summer's over and I'm ready to leave my parents' place. Will I hit the road again for the nomadic life? Should I get a job and make some steadier and actual income? I have no idea, and I have a lot to contemplate. What I do know is it's due time for a bit of R&R off the road. Time to center myself, fix my rig, and definitely see some family and friends while enjoying the beautiful Oregon scenery.
Well, we're stopped at Multnomah Falls. One, to check out the falls really quick, but also to take a quick break. And I go inside, and immediately I see this is all like bent back. And somehow this entire thing has just come undone. So I'm extra glad right now that I'm parking for a little bit. But that's frustrating. Freaking frustrating! I don't know how it happened. I didn't hit anything. Looks like the screws just came undone, or the metal on the other side of the screw just kind of broke. I'm just practicing laying down in parking lots. But I can see it looks like it actually tore. So I may have hit something. In fact, there's a little tear right there. I thought if this was like wood or something, I could screw these in, but maybe I'll leave it. I'll be at my destination in about 30 minutes. So if, I don't know how long it's been like this, but hopefully it'll be okay. It's not too much lower than where these jacks are anyway. I still have my shirt on backwards. It's one of those days. I can't believe that happened, that that piece of metal or whatever you call it. Skirt, something. But it's time to get back on the road. And I'm wearing a zillion clothes right now because it's cold. It's 57. That's the temperature that I put jackets on the dogs. I'm a little worried to park at my parents' place with no real plan on what my future holds because I don't like the idea of feeling stuck. But I need to have faith that my path will light up in front of me if I give it time to, and if I let my brain relax, let my body relax from all this time going on the road. Dang, I can barely go down the side of the road because there's trees are so low. Doug firs. I'm meeting Christian and Maria again. I've met them all over the U.S. now. They're like the mystical merchants in video games. So I'm here early. This spot, Pippi's, is a place I used to love coming to. Their margaritas are big and very strong. And they got good food.
Not on your phone.
So we had an amazing meal at Pippi's. Totally recommend it if you are in the Beaverton, Oregon area. Pippi's.
Mexican restaurant.
Yep. And so Christian and Maria.
Yeah, we're visiting here from Phoenix, Arizona. So
You're not really visiting from Phoenix. I mean, everybody knows.
Yeah.
I mean, do you feel like you're from Phoenix? I mean, do you feel like you're
I'm a California girl naturally because I lived there forever. But Christian is from Arizona, so we have an Arizonian and a Californian.
And an Oregasian. Halfway from Oregon, halfway from Arizona. And but I was thinking today that, you know, like in video games, how there's like a vendor that's always kind of like appearing at different places and stuff. I was kind of thinking that you guys are like that vendor, and like you randomly appear, and then I go hang out with you, and then there's like a quest.
Pretty much.
Because Maria's really good at planning things to do.
I do pretty good.
Tonight we're going to a jazz concert.
Christian, what did you say? It was a little more funk jazz is what he said.
Funk jazz.
Funk jazz, which will be really cool. So I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. I'm
So
excited.
this evening my quest is to attend a funk jazz concert.
Funk jazz in Oregon.
In Portland. Oh yeah, not too weird in Portland. Portland's full of weird stuff. But so And now we've actually hung out in several different parts of the U.S.
We did Florida. We did Tampa, Florida, in that area.
Tampa, Florida.
For holidays, Christmas time.
And we did a bunch of stuff there.
We did.
You guys were there for like...
the coast. We were there for like 2 weeks.
You guys were there for 2 weeks. Yeah, and we were like, oh yeah, we'll hang out with you. And then like, and oh, let's do this, and let's do this, and let's do this. We did like 5 different things or something.
Park. We did
the amusement park.
We did the theme park.
That was really fun.
That was
my
really
favorite.
Cool.
And then...
we got our scream on.
Yes, absolutely. Our dry lips on.
Yeah, we did.
And
did a lot of beach stuff, which is
beach stuff. And then we did the tiki boats.
The tiki boats was my favorite.
Don't forget, we hung out in Arkansas.
We did Arkansas.
Crystal Springs. Branson, Missouri.
We did New Orleans and
Branson, Missouri. Yeah. And New Orleans. You and me did New Orleans.
We did New Orleans. Christian was on a
Christian was in LA.
He was on a business trip in LA, and we did New Orleans. Spent the day in New Orleans, which is really nice. We did the cafe, which is really nice, really cool, relaxing.
Yeah, the famous cafe.
People watching.
And people really watching, nice. Looking at buildings.
All the horses,
and
pulling the carriages around the streets.
With their nailies done.
Yeah, I almost got bit, but it's all good.
Getting too close to the horse's mouth.
Too close to the horses, but it was really nice. It was really nice. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
So, is that it? Because I feel like we've done more, but I think that might be it.
I think that was it, because we didn't do Arizona. We didn't get a chance to meet in Arizona.
We didn't.
We crossed paths.
Oh, that's right.
Like the ships in the night.
No, I was in Texas. Arkansas was Branson, Missouri.
Branson, Missouri was awesome.
Or wait, was Crystal Springs in Missouri, or was it in Arkansas?
Hot Springs.
Oh no, we did. Oh no, we did the
Hot Springs.
Oh yes, Branson, Missouri was different than Crystal Springs, because Crystal Springs was Hot Springs, Arkansas.
True story.
Oh, we did. That was 2.
That's true.
Branson, Missouri. Those were different ones. Yeah, one was at Indian Creek Campground. That's where we stayed. You guys stayed different.
We did the tour of the Titanic tour.
The Titanic Museum, yeah.
Titanic.
That was Branson, Missouri. Yes, and then Crystal Springs was totally different. Okay, I was putting those as one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That was really fun.
Yeah, and now Dad's Funk Concert in Oregon.
We're gonna go get our funk on.
Well, would you believe that my best friend from high school, her daughter just graduated high school. 1 year early, but still, that's pretty freaking wild. So I'm here at the graduation party. It's such a cute party. She did such a good job. And they have these cards. It says words of wisdom. And so I thought, hey, maybe I'll share it with you guys. And if you want to add your words of wisdom, put them in the comments. And I think everybody can benefit from any kind of wisdom. So it's got an always, never, and an and. So, always, I wrote, always trust and listen to your heart. It's there specifically to guide you. And for never, so it's her daughter, right? It's a female. I said, I'm choking on my hair. I said, never move to a different location to be with a guy unless you're married, or he pays for everything, or you have a great job already set up there. So that'll be interesting to hear if you guys have thoughts on that. And then my and says, and no one will ever know the best answer to a decision that you're faced with other than you. So don't ask too many people. Have your favorite counsel, listen to everything they have to say, and then make your decision from there. And that's something that that would have been nice advice to have for myself when I was younger. It's really only been more recent that I've kind of gotten that wisdom for myself.
It's like a vlog.
Yeah, it is a vlog. So I am here with my best friend from high school, Sam, and this is her daughter who's graduating, Maddie. And so Sam,
I heard wheel truck drivers.
what is one of your favorite memories of us hanging out?
Not 4 days. Yeah, I heard 4.
I don't even have to think about this. The razor. Oh my gosh. Or not the, what do we call them razors nowadays? The gator.
Oh!
Gator.
Same here. Same here.
Oh
I
my gosh,
wonder if we have the same memory.
Yeah, we used to ride the gator all around your parents' property. I can't believe we didn't kill that gator. I can't believe we didn't kill ourselves.
It's still dented. The fender's actually still dented, and the tire's still low from us.
And I feel like I can't tell my favorite memory about it because it would totally embarrass me. But there was a time I might have peed my pants.
I exactly remember it.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that's my favorite memory.
Yeah, that's mine too. That I have all sorts of memories of us on the gator, and we're going faster than we're supposed to, and then like crashing it, and then like laughing so hard.
And then I vaguely remember French foreign exchange students. Those were fun times.
French foreign exchange students. We'll leave that one right there. Maddie's like,
Maddie doesn't know how cool her mom is.
no, she doesn't. Yeah, I just can't believe that we were friends in high school, and then your daughter is leaving, done with high school.
I know. I don't know. It's like a time warp. I don't even know where the years went.
I know. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You want me to take a picture of you guys?
We're doing a YouTube video right now. We're doing a YouTube video.
I think you've been driving too.
So, yeah. Isn't that wild? Mm-hmm. And then I remember going to, actually staying with this lady over here. And going to the beach. And one was all the Grease songs.
Oh my god, I was obsessed with Grease.
We watched Grease probably like 20 times in one weekend.
Maybe. I was thinking maybe it could have been 20 times in one day, but that was probably just the soundtrack.
Well, if a movie's about 2 hours, that'd be about 40 hours.
Yeah, it was on repeat.
And I also remember from that trip that...
Bye guys, thank you.
We ate a lot of salt and vinegar chips.
Oh, because till our lips would be cracked and bleeding.
Sam is Canadian, so that's like a very Canadian thing to have the salt. Oh, and we went to. They're from Prince Edward Island, tiny little island on the east.
You were
east
bored
coast.
out of your mind. You were so. There's nothing to do.
Well, I remember there was an influence also of a French foreign exchange student.
Yes, there was. Are you guys going to? Okay, give me just 1 minute.
Do you want to get up and?
Yeah, let me say goodbye.
Well, I'm here at the Sherwood Nottingham Archery Festival in Sherwood, Oregon, and they have a archery competition here, and then some years the people from Nottingham will come to Sherwood and shoot with them, but I think normally in Nottingham, UK, they do their own shoot and they compare the scores to the Sherwood people, so it's kind of a fun thing. You got Sherwood and Nottingham competing, and some of you may know my dad does archery, and so he's shooting today, and it's pretty cool to see everybody shoot and watch how amazingly accurate they are, and just having a good competition.
26. Yep. And 26. For having top score in my master compound class at the Nottingham Sherwood archery competition.
So my parents have a loop for a driveway, and because of how they're positioned on the street that they live on, I had to go up one side of the driveway. And now because of how I'm parked, I have to back up and go down the other side of the driveway. But it's literally like a tunnel of trees that have, you know, never been cut for a 13-foot tall trailer. So I'm down here cutting a bunch of trees and trying to clear a path. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to get it all cleaned up for them. You know, especially in the winter, if it snows, all the snow gets on the branches and then brings it all down. So hopefully this is just a good long-term maintenance thing too. The tree that I'm working on now is this big big leaf maple, Acer macrophyllum. I did go to forestry school, and I'm cutting down some of these really big stalks that have just grown and grown for years.
Yeah, but I know what you want. Now, are we open? Oh, no, he's parking's fine. Oh, that's true. Oh. Sure, it doesn't go up and around here. Yes, you have to have a special guide. You have to set that up. Yeah. Yeah. We're here. I'm looking at the bug. And then
terrestrial intelligence.
So it's my mom's birthday.
Yay!
And you may remember my Aunt Rose from another video. And we are here at the ESETI Ranch, and we think that means like Enlightenment Center
for extraterrestrial intelligence.
So it's they see sometimes UFOs around here and like lights on the mountain where there's no buildings or anything. So it's just kind of like this kind of hippie community. But it's just also a fun place to come out and, you know, spend time with family or friends and, you know, just go out on somebody's ranch property.
And usually you get a beautiful view of Mount Adams, which tonight has a cloud on it.
Yeah, there's a big cloud over it, but it's warm enough at least, and we'll be out looking at the stars and looking for anything that moves.
It's only warm because she put her sweater on.
That's true. I'm the smart enough one to put my sweater on.
The sun goes down, it gets cold quickly.
She said, "Oh no, it's not as cold as you think."
Well, it isn't. It's all about 74 now, but after a hot day in the 90s, it feels cold.
So, yep.
Take it with my camera, though, will you?
Sure. I didn't see any kind of smoke. I was worried about smoke.
What'd you get, Mom?
Dale's butterscotch moonshine. Yum! Tastes just like the little candies. All right. Here's it.
You can blow your candles out? Oh, you want a picture of
Want me
it?
to do that now? Hang on, let me take it. Yay!
Oh wait, I want a balloon in it. So it looks more festive. Hang on, you're focusing. Hold on, I want one wine because you won't send me one. I know. It's like my children. I tell them to send me something. I never get a good. I think my camera's better. It's lighter. Weird.
Well, I'm lucky that I made it the final way of the trip. Now, to travel again, I need to get this skirting screwed back in. Well, because the sheet metal is torn, I can't use those same holes where they originally were. So I took out the screws and I was going to try to reuse these. I was going to drill a pilot hole and use these self-tapping screws to create a new seal with this up in the same manner that it came out. But when I was under there, I realized that there's already a bunch of screws that this can wrap a little bit farther and be incorporated with. So that saves me from having to drill 4 holes through pretty thick steel and hope that my old screws work. So what I'm going to do is take out this bottom piece and see if I can just drill a hole through the sheet metal and incorporate it into what's currently there. Well, that was really pretty easy. I don't like not being road ready. So to have that all up, tidied away, and secure, and probably never going anywhere again, it feels pretty good and way easier than I thought. So great fix.
I know I've teased you long enough with my big plans. What did I decide to do after this past summer? What will my life look like after this? I can guarantee you I've set up everything to continue to make videos for years to come. But will I be traveling in my RV? Will I be renovating my RV? Will I trade it in for a different career? Tune in next Thursday for a full reveal of some of the most game-changing things my life has seen so far.